Hey everyone, it's me, Nick Avocado. We're back home, shoo-doo, we're home. Hello, we're back home, shoo-doo, we're home. Hello, and this is hot and steamy, cause we're eating McDonald's nuggets. Yay, we're doing 100 McDonald's nuggets. 100 chicken nuggets. Oh my gosh, will I gain weight? Probably, but it's just water weight. It's just water weight. That's what I've been saying from day one, you guys. It's just water weight. Jiggle, liggle, 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 it's just water. Okay, so, are you ready? Let's go, here we go. I'm gonna take you in the car. I'm gonna film the reactions, my reaction. I'm gonna film me ordering nuggets, 100 of them. But anyways, before we get going, I have a special announcement for all you guys. Are you ready? This video is proudly sponsored. Your boy got sponsored by Filmora9. Now, when I do my Q&As for my YouTube videos, Instagram, whatever, you guys ask me all the time, how do I start a YouTube channel? How do I make the video become a video? Like, how do I put it together? What do I do? This sponsorship is actually a software, it's an editing program where you can make videos on your own just like me. And a lot of you want to start out, you want to make money online, you want to become a YouTuber. This is the best way to do it because this program is perfect for beginners, it's easy to use, and it's free to try. So let me tell you what you can do with it. You can do split screen editing, that's when you have images side by side, record PC, screen and voice, you can do editing of clips, and it even supports functions like green screen and advanced color correction. So if you want more reds to pop out, you want more blues to pop out, you can do that on this program. There's tons of preset effects such as titles, music, filters, and animated elements that are already built into Filmora 9 for free to use. My favorite is the titles. When I started out on YouTube, I was a vlogger for years, and I would do titles and animations of chapters or new events. This is wonderful. And if you're looking for some more cool audio, image, footage, and After Effects, you can go to Filmora 9's online stock library called Film Stocks, and then you can download any of the assets that you want. And the best part is, not only is this free to try, but if you decide to purchase it, it's still more affordable compared to Adobe Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro. So, I want you guys to check this out, all of you, especially if you're looking to start a YouTube channel, which I know many of you are. Click the link at the top of the description box and download it for free using my special link. And have fun! If you make a YouTube video and you want me to look at it, comment it down below and link it and I'll go check it out. Okay? So let's go on to McDonald's. Let's go get some chicken nuggets. I'm so excited. And you guys know I'm still trying to get over this tooth thing. If there's like a little lisp, you know what's going on. My gums are swollen. It feels like if you take a big piece of bubble gum and you stick it at the roof of your mouth. Those are my gums falling down. So the reason why we're doing McDonald's, no more blended food. But the reason we're doing McDonald's chicken nuggets is because they're soft, they're small, bite size, and I can still eat. I have to eat to survive. So we need 100 of them, right? So let's go, let's begin. Here we go. Are you ready to go to the drive-thru? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, bam. I am driving around, I'm at the drive-thru, and I almost got smashed by somebody. They almost smushed my car into an accordion because they turned before looking. I had the right of way. They should have stopped and looked and yielded to the traffic, and they did not yield to me. So I am calling Nancy, my attorney, and I'm gonna show her the proof. I'm gonna show her the proof. Yes, I'm gonna show her the proof. Look, I got my McDonald's hairline to match the restaurant. Hello?
Yes, ma'am, I'm sorry. How can I help you?
Oh, yes. I'm gonna please have 100 chicken nuggets.
I'm sorry?
100 chicken nuggets, please.
100?
100, yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, yes. And I'm also gonna have 5 signature sauces.
I'm sorry?
5 signature sauces.
Okay.
And 5 sweet and sour sauces.
Okay.
5 hot mustard sauces.
Okay.
5 buffalo and 5 ranch, please.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am. Okay, and that's everything.
Okay, it's going to be 34.19. Okay, first one up.
Okay, thank you. Why did he call me a ma'am? Okay, ma'am. He didn't say man. Okay, man. No, he said ma'am. Do I sound like a woman? I am not a woman. I'm calling Nancy, my attorney. This is just unacceptable. I'm calling corporate. I'm not a woman. Do I sound like a woman? Now go slightly back. So you see a little bit white under. Ooh, I love that one. Ah! Oh my God. No! Wait. I can do it. There's really not that much. Wonderful. All right, let me do the thumbnail. No! Why did it do that? Is it my footsteps? Oh no, there's too much. Okay, we're giving up. You guys saw what it did look like. It looked like really cool. Yay! So I'm still trying to get over the bump in my mouth, so I'm gonna be eating these to the side and taking small bites. I hope you can understand. But I thought today I would do something I've never done before, and it's called the 23 Breaking the Ice questions to get to know people better. So, cheers to that. And let's start eating. Question number 1. Icebreakers. What is your favorite food? What's this one? My favorite food is spicy Korean ramen with cheese. Ew, what was that one? This is honey mustard or hot mustard. Do you like to travel? Yes and no. I said this like the other day, where I was talking about those women who were fighting at the airport because there was a delay. I saw someone else comment, it's because they were being charged for their bag and they were now missing their flight because they were trying to get the bag. I'm sorry, that's life. You have to be responsible and make sure you know what you're doing before you get there. That's what I just say. Traveling is not luxurious. You have to, there's jet lag, there's time zone differences, there's start and stopping delays, a lot of safety measures. And then sometimes things bounce. I don't even know. Click the link down below and book me on Cameo, where I'm gonna make a special video just for you. Traveling can be fun when you're actually there, after sleeping for a day. When I go to Asia, I messed up for a little bit. And coming back too, because of the time zone difference. I'm on the East Coast, I live in Florida. When I go to LA to collab with the other YouTubers, I also get kind of messed up. And that's just a 5-hour difference. No, 3. 3-hour difference. What are you reading and watching at the moment? I am watching... That was really good, even though I don't really like the barbecue that much. Oh, it was spicy. You guys might not know, but I don't watch TV. I only watch it when there's a political debate, like the presidential debates. I love to see that on the TV. We have a TV and we never use it. We use it for YouTube. We watch YouTube. Me and Orlin will watch YouTube videos together on our TV. But, oh, let me take my vitamins. But in terms of, like, cable, we don't even have cable in this house. I love Netflix. Oops. There goes a vitamin. I love YouTube. I love so many different, oh, what's this one? So many things on the internet that I don't need cable. And it's so much better. There's no commercials. Don't those drive you nuts? You spend so much more time watching a show because of all the breaks. No, I'm over it. I don't want to have, things advertised, swapper. I don't mind 30 seconds, a couple minutes, but what is it, like 7, 8 times in one TV show, and each commercial is like 5 minutes. It's long. Like the total breaks. I would go back to TV if they had 1 or 2 commercials, not all of them. Okay. And reading, I don't really read. I know that's embarrassing to say, but I think a lot of people don't read anymore. I never read books for fun. Never. I like to listen to music for fun. What's your favorite alcoholic drink and non-alcoholic drink? Water. You guys, that's one of the reasons why I'm still healthy. As I eat 100 chicken nuggets. I drink about 1 gallon every day. Most people don't even drink half a gallon a day. I mean, I am drinking a lot of water. So that's one. Okay, but alcoholic drink, I don't really have one. I'm not a big drinker. I'll drink whatever. I don't even need chasers. Ask my friends that I party with. I'm one of those people that I don't need a chaser. I just go for it and I'm done. I am loving this array of sauces. I even don't even mind this spicy buffalo. Oh. I'm really avoiding my problem area on my tooth. So, alcoholic, I guess since I don't have really much to say about it, I would say Ciroc, like the super, okay, I do like vodka that's really distilled, so it tastes less bad. And apparently you have less hangers from it. I don't know if that's true or not. I like Ciroc. I like the expensive stuff. I love that peach Ciroc. Yeah, I like vodka over any other alcohol, I think. A non-alcoholic, if I can't say water, I would say, what does Nick want to drink? I like root beer if I had to pick a soda. That's my favorite soda, but I guess root beer. Do I have any pets? If you're new to the channel, I used to have a talking bird named Mr. Noodle. He currently lives with Orland's family in Colombia. I used to have a kitty cat. Her name is Miss Kitty. She currently lives with Orland's family here in Florida. I used to have a sloth. The sloth currently lives at a sanctuary in Colombia. We used to have goldfish, or lots of different fish. Half of them died. The other half are in a stream somewhere. And that's really it. Currently here in Florida, so we used to live in Colombia, me and Orland. Now that we're here, we have 0 pets. I think it's best that way. We're so irresponsible, we're so like this and that, and I move nonstop. I've moved 5 times in Florida. I used to live all over the place. I was at my parents' house, then I was in Philadelphia. I'm always traveling. I'll go for a month at a time. LA, Vegas, Canada, da-da-da. I'm not the type of person to have a pet or a child. What did you want to be when you grow up, and what do you currently still want to do? Okay. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a locomotive conductor, then an engineer who kind of who steered the steam engine down the railroad. I dressed up like Thomas the Tank Engine for Halloween. You guys know one of my favorite memories when I lived in New York was just being on the subway. I love trains. They make me really excited. I also wanted to be an Irish step dancer, like professional, like the next Michael Flatley, Riverdance. Then I wanted to be a professional violinist. That was my longest thing, I think. I studied music. I went to school for music. I went to college for music. I dropped out after 2 years for a multitude of reasons. The main one being to do what I wanted to do in the performance field. I didn't need a degree. And I felt that all those classes and so many responsibilities were holding me back from networking and getting my butt in New York and just starting. Because I wasn't really getting technical training at that school. It was more so to have a diploma behind my name, which is important for some things, but That was the choice I made. But also, my mental state was going down. You're like, you? Mental problems? No, never would have thought that. Now I'm a YouTuber. Now I make YouTube videos every single day. Every single day. I didn't even know what a YouTuber was 4 or 5 years ago. I really didn't. I started a mukbang journey though. Journey. Train wreck. I started doing mukbangs in 2017. Well, it was October of 2017. So, basically 2 months away from the new year. So 2018, 19, 20. My 3-year mukbang anniversary will be this October 5th. And we're currently in July. 3 years doing mukbangs straight. Seems like a lot longer. I love what I do. I love talking, I love eating, I love entertaining. I love food. And being a vegan for 5 years, it was so freeing to be like, I don't need rules when I eat now. I'm eating whatever I want. That's who I am today. I make about 50 videos every 30 days. There's no days off for me. I never have a day off. Ever. Ever. If I'm not on this channel, I'm on a different channel. If I'm not on that channel, I'm on that channel. If I'm not on that channel, I'm on this channel. This channel's my daily channel. I think I've missed like 2 days out of the past 4 months. So, I'm a hustler. I work hard. I never stop. Editing, rendering, eating, digesting. Now the question is, what do I want to be after this? I love being a YouTuber. I don't see myself doing anything else. I might want to do more things with music, but that's not in like the freelance world where I used to be a part of in New York for, less than a year. It wasn't even that long, but something musical here on YouTube. I'll reach way more people. I'll be in full control. I'll have a higher salary. I mean, I got paid $20 a cabaret show sometimes. $20, people, for a whole show. So, I see myself always being a YouTuber. I love making videos. Okay. What's your favorite and least favorite things about yourself? Favorite is my drive. My drive. I've fallen down so many times. I've been canceled. I've had the whole world think that I was some type of like manipulative, creepy. I mean, people probably still do. And I've come to a point where it's like, let people think what they want. At the end of the day, they're thinking about me. And for free. I didn't even have to ask them to think about me. Favorite. So my favorite is that I don't give up. Even when I really want to give up. I never give up on my marriage. I never give up on my career. I never give up on my friends. Most of them. Unless they're crazy. I've been used a lot in the past. Very used. Where I would be like in the middle of like absolute chaos, like one of the hardest parts of my career, and then you have people begging for stuff out of me. Like a month later, like, wow, the whole world hates me. For their own wants. Can't even hold their horses. My least favorite thing, I think, would be God, where did I begin? Perfectionism. You know, I love the thumbnails to be beautiful. I love to be consistent with my time. I like to be, I'm super busy. I run all these channels. From the moment I wake up to the moment I put my head down to sleep, I am in business mode. A little bit of friends, a little bit of love life. Should work on those things. But you know, it's you know, this project's open, I give it attention. If it's over, it's done, it's closed, it's gone forever. I do this. This is my video. I have to get it out. We have to render and post and do the thumbnail and render, post, do this. I have many projects. I have to mop the whole place. I have to do laundry. I have to buy groceries. I have to, you know, pay this bill and this bill. Like I am a million things at once. I don't have time to sit and settle. So one of the flaws I don't like about myself, I'm a perfectionist because I like everything to be done perfectly. And if it's not, well, goodbye. I have something else to do. But it becomes mentally straining for me to really get everything in a row. And I don't take the time to really smell the flowers. You know that saying, go slowly, smell the flowers? I look at the flowers, then I'm on to the next thing. And that only happened when I gave myself this crazy schedule, to be honest with you. I don't think I was always that way. I've always been super like professional, intellect, strategy, analytical. Everything is done with strategy. I think about everything. Everything has thought put into it. Even my craziest of videos, even when I'm pouring my heart out and I'm having a bad day, I have to sit and edit it and look at it and examine it from an artistic point of view. How it's marketable. You know, it's a pro and a con to be super businessy. I mean, I'm the type of person that could be an entrepreneur and you're like, oh my God, this is crazy. I don't think so. But I took the simplest thing, eating, and I turned it into a 5-channel, I don't want to say lifestyle, but career in a way. You know, Kim Kardashian, a lot of people don't like her. She's controversial for different reasons, but she still found a way to make money off of just living. She herself is the brand. From her being alive, she is now marketable. She is the brand. And that's kind of clever because she's not even doing anything very special if you think about it. She's just being. She just is. And what she did was very smart. I mean, and different from the normal, you know, you go to work, you get a degree, you pay off your debt to you know. So, I like that I'm a hustler, I'm hardworking. I don't like that I'm a perfectionist, and I move very quickly. I don't have time to sit around and enjoy the flowers or the music. And that's sad because I love doing those things. I don't really have free time ever. It's like, it's so rare for me to have free time. What is free time? What number am I on? Are you guys counting for me? So, and I could go on and on about flaws. I don't like my double chin, but that's fixable. I'm gonna lose weight, sell diet books. I have it all planned out. You know, I don't like my double chin, but that's very superficial. I actually like my hairline. People always give me they give me grief and just, you know, rudeness over my hairline. People think it looks like McDonald's Dracula. I think it's cute, it's unique, it's one of a kind. I can't name another YouTuber that has this type of hairline. I think Reaction Time has a small one, but not like this. And it's unique to me. That's one thing that I like about myself beyond my hairline. I like that I like myself for the most part. I mean, again, I don't like my personality flaws, but I don't let that get in the way of me. And also my physical attributes, I like that I don't care too much. I mean, I'll joke about the water weight and the chin and the belly, but I don't really care too much about it. I'll joke about it. But I have friends and family and just other people I know of who will ruin their whole day because they don't like how they look, or they think they're ugly, or their eyebrows aren't done right, and they're gonna cry about it for weeks. Like, I like that I've never got caught up in that, and some of that's in your control and some of it's not. It's like a mental problem. And also, girls especially are very critical of their looks. I like that I'm not. Another thing I don't like is it's getting old. Should I stop? Are you still here? Oh, another thing I don't like about myself would be, my hypoglycemia has really created a lot of problems for me in my life. Everyone who has that disease will react differently. It's case by case, it's not black and white. Some people get massive mood swings. Some people don't, they just get a little tired. Some people start shaking and convulsing like crazy. Some people, they just get like a little pale. However I was designed by God, I get terrible mood swings where it's like bipolarism. It's like I'm a different person. What is the most recent dream that you had and is still on your mind? I don't want to say it. Oh, I don't want to say the other one either. There's two I can think of that are on my mind. Well, they're not on my mind. I could just remember them. Oh, okay, I can share this one. I have a dream that kind of replays. Like, you ever have a dream that you like go back to every couple of nights? It's like the same thing. Maybe that, to me, that's a goal. I'm very goal oriented. I have deadlines to meet, things to map out, put my ducks in a row, and I work really hard to get it done. And oh, hey Orlin, I need more water. One of the things that I like that I do, excuse me, one of the things that I want to do, that I think I'm planning in my head to, like, what's the word? Attract, that what you think, positive thoughts, the law of attraction comes to you. I have a goal that I dream about often, and it's the same dream that I am working on Broadway in New York City. I've moved there, and to be honest with you, sometimes Orlin is in the dream and sometimes he's not. Just to be honest with you, sometimes he's there in our New York apartment or condo. Maybe we buy something, maybe we rent. And then sometimes he's not there and I'm on my own. I'm doing my own thing. And I'm fulfilling that drive to be artistic and to perform music in New York. And I have the same dream of, like, I'm the concert master of the pit orchestra and I go there and I'm helping to tune everybody and I'm putting my heart into the music, and I feel secure because it's stable. You know, YouTube, I get paid from YouTube. And it can be really high, it can be really low, but it's so unstable. And it's like freelancing in New York, and I really don't like that. The thing about working in the pit orchestra of a Broadway show is that it's a salary. It's not hourly, it's a salary. If you're in any kind of orchestra, and they have a musicians union, and you get health benefits and planning for retirement, and there's safety nets, you know. That's not like, oh, this video doesn't get that many views, so wow, I get 50% less money, or oh, the video gets tons of views, but I said too many curse words, or I talked about a subject matter that advertisers didn't like, so the CPM drops. Like, I don't like how unstable that is, because sometimes it makes no sense. I'd rather know that I have a salary, I'm getting $80,000 a year to perform in the orchestra, and I show up every single day, I work, I perform, I practice, I do well. And I also have benefits. Sorry about my lisp, but I can feel my swollen gum dropping. But anyways, I have a dream about that all the time. I can't tell you what show I'm doing, but I am a lot healthier appearance-wise, my weight's gone down. When I envision myself in the future, I envision healthy weight loss, happy, thriving, going to the farmers markets, Union Square Farmers Market. I love that. Getting some tomatoes, fresh fish, being happy and pursuing that drive to perform musically that I don't really do on YouTube, which is fine. That's a dream I have. Anyway, what's in your fridge right now? Lots of avocados. I eat about 1 a day minimum, sometimes 2 or 3. I don't care how many calories it is. I love my avocados. No acne, ever. Water and avocados, I'm telling you. Ranch, hot sauce, ketchup, more avocados. What else is in there? Some oranges for Orlin. The freezer is a better question. The freezer is a better question. Our freezer is the same size as our refrigerator. We have a regular refrigerator, and then we have a standing freezer that we had to buy right around the time we moved in here, for all of our like crab legs and dumplings and broccoli, fish, tteokbokki, lots of seafood. What are you most proud of right now? Work related. I just hit 2 million subs on my main channel. Oh my god. I am kind of proud of that. I never thought I would be. I'm like, a sub is a sub, I don't care. I mean, I do care if people are subbing, but I never beg for them. I never ask people to subscribe. You see YouTubers all the time. Please subscribe, please subscribe. Make sure you like, make sure you comment. It's like, I feel like you should let them have that, have that be their own choice. Even a friendly reminder here and there is whatever. Like, I do my own little advertisement by my Cameo. It's 20 seconds though. It's not, some people will do a whole spiel every day of like, subscribe, comment, share, put this, no. So I've never really cared about subscribers. I mean, this channel has 200K and the views are outstanding for 200,000 subs or whatever's on here. I'm getting 100% or more every video. So but I do feel good about that. 2 million? Do you know why? There's a few reasons why. I think it's because I was canceled about half a year ago by a lot of people in their minds. And the whole thing blew over, and I don't think anyone really cares about it anymore. But at the time I was so bothered and so upset. I was crying myself to sleep. I was so bothered. It was a really bad time in my life. Again, I had friends that were trying to use me in the middle of that crisis. Like, I had people trying to use me on top of, I was afraid of legal problems, and I spent so much money to defend myself. I was petrified, and also knowing that so many people were believing lies, and people, there were things that were not right. Things were so twisted for clicks, and I remember crying so much. I couldn't even sleep. And then I developed really bad sleep apnea right after. Oh my god, I'm getting so upset right now. On top of it. And then January, February is when my ads started going down, my revenue, because of the Bud Light issue. So I got pulled financially. I already was spending a lot of money. There were people in my life who were being very inconsiderate and selfish. And then I was being canceled by millions of people. And I think I lost 100,000 followers, at least, maybe more. I lost like 100,000 something, I think. And they all came back, and I didn't think that they would. And I remember talking, actually, to be honest with you, I remember calling Trisha. We talked a lot, but we talked again after. And what I say with my other YouTuber friends, I like to keep between us. But, this is something I can share. It's not private or whatever, revealing. But she told me, and she wasn't even saying like, oh, I've been canceled. So, no, she was really speaking about me. She's like, Nick, you have something special. You're entertaining. You have a really unique story. You're adopted. You're married to a Hispanic. You lived in Colombia. You're a wild card. But you also know how to be in the entertainment business. And she was just like saying all these really nice things that have stuck with me ever since. Like, you have drive that no one else really has. People will complain, but they'll never really be able to do what you do. And you know, she was one of the people that gave me hope. And she said, you're canceled now, but also, well, whether you think it was that big of a deal or not is subjective and what you believe. But you know, people, including her, told me it's not like you really didn't steal anything, you didn't break in, it really wasn't that big of a deal, you know. It really wasn't that big of a deal. It was the whole drama big, drawn out because of the miscommunication and because, I don't know. But, and so she was like, people are looking for fights, people are picking at stuff, but at the end of the day, they don't really care. Like, they're gonna act like they do, typing it out, but deep down they're like, and so I'm very happy that I hit 2 million followers, because I didn't think I would. I thought I'd be just kind of like flatline for a year or so. And I don't know if I've proven myself over the, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, how many months it was. I don't know if I've proven myself in any way. I don't think I have. I don't think I've had to. I think people just like, it is what it is. I didn't have to keep going on about it all. And also, that's when I started doing more trolling too. I was like, well, I'm the villain. I've been made out to be a villain. So I'm like, well, then I'll just be the villain. I'll take on that role and I'll give the people what they clearly want. And that might have part to do with it as to why it's like the views never dropped ever. And even the support, even the people who supported me, the needle wasn't shifted anyway. If anything, I get way more merch purchases, way more cameos. I mean, way more comments. I was getting like 3,000 comments per video. Now I'm getting like 5,000 or 6,000 comments per video. I don't know. I just hoped for the best, and I just did what I thought would make sense, and I never gave up despite it all. But deep down, I thought, people don't care about me, and I'm never gonna have more subscribers. It's just flatlined, and that kind of hurt. You see, Toddy, her subs went down. You see so many people who have issues, and they're flatlined or they go down and they never stop going down. I went down, but then I went right back up, and what am I most proud of work related? I'm proud that I made it through. It was horrible. I mean, oh my God. And I was angry on top of that. I was angry and I was hurt, and I felt like, man, just like in shock, the extent of how things can be twisted on the internet for shock value and for PR, in shock, but also like I was aware that could happen. I'm just very thankful, that the people who support me still do. And at the end of the day, I was able to like, especially I feel more comfortable talking about it vaguely again, but looking back and saying, okay, I still can see this as a learning opportunity for me for things that's like, I mean, ever since then, I really prioritized where I put my energy. I never collaborate again other than Trailer Trash Tammy. And I probably never will. I mean, I need to be more selective about who I talk to, who I bother giving my energy to. I weeded out a few of my friends around that time. I was like, this is not really what I need in my life, this type of energy. And it was a wake-up call, not a wake-up call, but it was a good time for me to be like, okay, you didn't do anything wrong. Well, to an extent. Or at least not what people were saying that you were doing. Now, you're probably not wondering what I'm talking about because like 5 different things happened. It was like this person and this person and this person and this umbrella of people. And then I did this and then this person lied and said I did it. I'm thinking of 5 different YouTubers right now. You know, that it was all around the same time. It was all around Christmas last year and January and February. And, you know, now we're almost over with summer. We're halfway through summer. We're the middle of July, the end of July almost. So December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. It's almost, it's been half a year. So what are you most proud of? I'm proud that I hit 2 million subscribers despite it all. I kind of beat the odds. And I never gave up on myself or the people who did support me. And I just kept going. I just kept going. And that's what I'm proud of. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that came out alive, as you could say. He came out alive. And I'm proud. I'm not happy it happened, but there's always a lesson to be learned during anything. And again, like I said, like now I'm very selective of who I speak to. I'm very selective about what I bother giving my energy. You know, who I'm giving it to, and I have to say like why, you know. I'm already very business oriented, but now I'm extra business oriented and extra selective and extra careful. And I'm just happy because at the end I feel like I still you know, my life wasn't over for that, and I still gained. How many did I have around that time? 1.7, 1.6. So I still gained 400,000 more followers from then until now. 400,000 people decide to subscribe to me despite of it all, you know. And I feel like I'm a lot better now about how I conduct myself, and if I'm angry, I don't write things in the moment as often. I just walk away and I keep it to myself, or I vent to someone I really can trust. Or you know, YouTube is my, you know, all these questions about my career and what I'm doing and am I happy, my finances, or these things about YouTube is not just a game, it's not a hobby, it is my career, and I have to be more professional, and I have been in my own way. Now it still looks like a train wreck, but again, I am a train wreck, and also everything has thought. Everything is executed perfectly by perfectionists. Like I know, you know, I know people are gonna be entertained if I hit Orlin with a noodle. I know people are gonna laugh if I keep farting and show you my poop. It's edgy, I walk the line, but it's this perfect blended balance of cringe, but I can't stop looking. But there's parts of him that I like, but there's parts of him that I don't. He's controversial, but he really isn't that. If you think about what he's saying, he's just being silly. But he is silly naturally, but he is dramatic, but also he's extra dramatic because the camera's rolling. Plus I'm unmedicated. I mean, I feel like I'm so, what are you happy with about your career? I'm happy that I've made it, you know, like that and I'm still unique to myself. No one can be a Nikocado avocado. I'm happy about that too. What are you most proud of work related? I'm proud that I was able to be myself on the internet and also be myself in a way that is in a production, because this isn't like a surveillance camera. I have to edit. Someone has to watch this. I have to upload. It has to get reviewed by YouTube moderators so that it gets advertisement. Like it still has layers of filters. And I am happy. So, and whether people see that or not, people think that, oh, he just eats and he just gets paid. No. People, I've always said, they don't see, and this goes for all of the other mukbangers. It's not just eating. They do not see all of the work and effort and energy and thought and time and money put into running a channel. Whether it's as simple of eating, whether it's as simple as putting on makeup or just reacting to other people's videos, like reaction time. Or, you know, it doesn't matter how mundane or basic or low IQ, whatever they're doing, they're still doing. And it doesn't happen by itself. Someone has to put in the effort to program the videos to work. Download Filmora, link down below. Learn how to edit your own videos. Learn how to render them. Learn how to piece them together in a creative way. That takes skill, that takes time, that takes experience doing it faster, knowing what sells for you. Maybe not for others, but for you it sells. You know, trying to find your place, you know, get ideas from others, but if you're just a copycat, you're never gonna make it. I just feel, I don't know, what are you most proud of work related? I'm proud of where I'm at, I guess. Oh, hi, I'm back. Now my head's not as chopped off. I was kind of hunching, but I just changed the camera battery. I'm really stuck on this question. Am I bragging? I don't know. I just feel like, I feel proud, you know, I feel accomplished in various ways. In ways that are unique to me. I mean, my parents would never see this, like, getting subscribers, eating a lot of food, getting out of internet drama. They'd never really see that as a big accomplishment. They'd see that as like your side hobby that you're getting too obsessed with, you know. But I've turned this, like Kim Kardashian, you turn something into unique for you that can be a business. So that's what I'm proud of. I feel like I'm also proud that I've gotten smarter with people. You know, I'm a lot more careful. I don't engage, I don't entertain, I don't, with the haters and stuff, like, I just don't care as much anymore. I used to really, really care. I used to really, really care about the comments and stuff. And I feel like, you know, I've been doing this now for 3 years almost, this mukbang stuff. And I feel like someone just made a video the other week of saying like, oh, I'm gross, he eats animals, you know, just the angry vegans again. And like, I would have really been like, oh my God, like a year ago. And now I didn't even watch it all. I didn't even watch it. I was like, you know what? And I don't care. I have stuff to do. I'm very busy. You can keep talking about me, but I don't have to talk about you. You know, it's like, you know, I'm staying focused. I'm staying on track. And I'm also, it's not a matter of being aware of it and then like trying to fight off the temptation to, it's like I actually don't, like my mind has been healthier that I don't have to even know what the haters are doing, you know. But I have 6,000 comments under yesterday's video. Do you think I read them all? Like, I love when you guys comment, but it would take probably 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours to sit and read 6,000 comments. It's impossible. And it's just, I used to try to get through everything. And it would just, from you feel like it's one-on-one. Like, you know so much about me. You feel like you know everything about me. And you feel like it's your place and your time to connect with me, which it is. But you're not in my side where it's like, okay, but there's 6,000 of you that are wanting comments replied to. And imagine how overwhelming that can be. And even if they were all positive, that's a million thoughts. You don't need to know everyone's opinion in life, you know. I don't think our brains are designed to be able to even sustain that. We don't have the capacity to know everything. So anyway, so let's move on. What risks do you think are worth taking? Getting on an airplane. We've overcome that fear. I used to fear that. Now I don't fear that anymore. Staying with your spouse, even if they cheated on you, I think that's worth the risk. For stability, for financial reasons, for the fact that you still love each other. Especially men who operate from down there than up here. You know, I think it might be difficult for women who have been cheated on to be like, oh my God, it's very emotional for them. But likely, again, it's a case-by-case basis, but likely the guy did it because maybe you weren't pleasing him, or, not to say it's your fault, but guys detach the emotion from the activity. It's very like, I acted from down there for 20 minutes, the relief was gone, and I never talked to her again. I don't even know her name, I don't care about her, I don't want to look at her. It's really just, and that's biological, that's physical, that's chemical, that's kind of how God made us, to reproduce like crazy. And whether he's getting that at home, or maybe he wants more than what he's getting at home, maybe it's not your fault. I don't know. I feel that's a risk worth taking, because I think potentially great relationships that could be long-lasting and meaningful are ruined because of a mistake. That really, again, you really have to look at the whole picture and see what the intentions were. And I feel like definitely, I mean, I'm a guy and I'm with a guy, so it's a lot easier to talk about stuff like that. Girls, that's a whole different thing. But that's a risk worth taking, in my opinion. Working things out with someone that you love and have been with for years over a mistake of cheating. Or driving's a risk. I don't know. Probably a major risk. Again, it's personal. What it's worth to me may not be worth to you. To me, it's worth risking my life with bad food to get my name out. To get my name out there. To make sure people keep talking about me. To get reactions out of people for free. To spread my name, to grow my business, and to be able to provide for my family, to provide for my future, to be able to have an income, you know, and to do what I love, just to share my personality. If I just sat here and talked, I would get half the views I get than if the food were in front of me. I always say people click for the food, but they stay for the conversation. But people have to discover you. There's billions of people in this world, and it's very competitive on social media. You have to find a way for people to discover you. And it can't be... I mean, in a way, I didn't create MUKBANG. MUKBANG was around in Korea. The Koreans made this up, but I have to do it in a way that's unique to me. You know, so it's, to me, it's worth the risk. Especially because I know this is temporary. A couple years. I'm about to celebrate 3 years. I think I'd like to get 5 years out of it. 5 years vegan, 5 years non-vegan. Well, it has nothing to do with veganism anymore. It's just junk. And then maybe go into weight loss or music or travel. I want to travel more. Something. People really like my voice, and I'm not saying that to brag, but I think I would get into podcasts and some storytelling, where now enough people know me that I don't need to, and it's not like I'm forced to do this. I love to eat. There's no question that I wake up and I'm like, I'm so excited, what do I eat today? Every day, people ask me, do you get sick of eating junk food all the time? I'm like, maybe later that day, but the next day, no. When I'm hungry all over again, without a doubt. That's why this is perfect for me, because I think a lot of people would get really sick of it. Or a lot of people would have gained way more weight than I've gained. Yes, I've gained over 100 pounds, but it took over 1,000 cheat days. For 100 pounds, it's not that bad. For zero exercise, basically. There's just some people, so that's a risk I think is worth taking for me. What are you truly passionate about? Music, art, film, dance, anything artistic. Design. Another thing I feel like I would really like to get into is like the set design for Broadway shows. I love anything artistic, visual, audio, everything. That's what I'm really passionate about. Oh, and nature, a little bit. Not as much as Orland though. That's more Orland's thing. What's the best advice you've ever received, and what's the worst? The best advice I ever received. God, how do I just pick one? And I'm also drawing a blank. The worst advice? Oh, I don't want to say that out loud. There's another YouTuber who told me something and I did it and it like didn't work. But it's not their fault. They're just trying to be helpful. But it's really not that big of a deal anyway, because I've definitely overcome it. That was many years ago. The best advice. I really can't tell you. I say this in my shows a lot. Do your best, forget the rest. That's simple, it's easy to remember, and it's very true in a way. I really don't have an answer for that. What's the best and worst advice you've ever given to somebody? I can't think of anything. Which movie would be better as a musical? I don't really watch movies, you guys. If you could learn any language right now, what would it be? I don't know. I was gonna say Spanish because that's what my husband speaks, but I don't know. I think maybe one of the Asian languages, but I don't know. I don't know why. What's the weirdest thing in your purse or wallet right now? It's not on me. There's nothing weird in my wallet. Tell me your funniest joke. Ooh, I have to fart. Oh, that wasn't a fart. Ah! That's kind of funny. If you could start a cult, what would it be and what would it be called? You're the leader. My little avocados. I don't know. What the heck do I need a cult for? I've really never been about making people think a certain way. Everything I do is real. Well, most things. Now, some things are reactionary. You know, I'll react to Tatty. I'll react to other big YouTubers and stuff. But it's more so about sharing my mind, my perspective, in my life, my family, my unique life. It's more so about sharing than making people tell them what to say and think. I let people think for themselves. I never block comments. You know, you see people, you go to their channel, even, you know, no shade, but Jeffree Star just posted a video. All the comments are blocked. Can you cook? No. None at all. Could you survive in the wilderness? No, I'd be the first one dead. How many apps are on your phone? An average amount? What artist do you think is overrated and one that's underrated? I really hate saying it because I love music, and I feel like if people find a genre of music that really speaks to them, that shouldn't be knocked down because someone else can't relate to it. You know, I can't relate to country music, I can't relate to rap music, I can't relate to R&B or soul music. I can barely relate to pop music, truly. I mean, and so there's some artists I can think of in those genres that are super famous. In my mind, it's like, for what? But I'm famous in the YouTube world. For what? You know, I mean, I don't want to be that person that knocks what brings joy to others simply because I don't relate to it or I don't connect with it. So I don't really... Again, I'm such a big proponent of music and outlets for art that I'd rather have everything be included than... So... An artist that's underrated now, obviously my bias will say a lot of the classical musicians should be, you know, world famous. They should be, you know, mega millions, billions. I feel like there's such talented people who no one really talks about in society. No one really thinks about. Oh, I know some classical musicians who are, you know, just fresh out of undergrad or graduate school, or they just finished their doctorate in, you know, New York or Philadelphia or Cleveland or whatever. Some amazing violinists and pianists, and they have, you know, fan pages for their art. You know, they're so, you know, Mr. Water Bottle violinist, and they have like 3,000 followers, but they play so well. They're so skilled, and A, no one knows them yet. B, even the people who do know them, the average person won't really care because classical music isn't really as idolized as a rapper or a pop star. So it's kind of sad to me because I find a lot of value in that. So, but you know what? There's someone else that would say classical music is done. It's old. We've evolved. We don't need that type of music. Da, da, da. But then I say back to them, try watching a nice movie without that orchestra. Okay. Try watching a really great film without the orchestra, and then you'll come back to me and say, oh no, we need the orchestra. We need that type of music. So that's really all of it. I feel like I've talked a lot. I only ate probably like 40. I'll have one more. My gum does hurt, but it's not that bad right now because I've been avoiding it. Now I have Arrival of the Birds in my head. The thing about classical music, I feel like, is that you don't have to really know a lot about it to be able to really like... Well, I guess that could be said for anything. I don't know anything about rap, and there's some of it that I kind of like. Kind of, maybe a little bit. Anyway, that's my video. Thank you for listening. It was very long, but it was something different. I thought you would like a little, it's not like a Q&A from you guys, but something that's break the ice for people that are new. I mean, if I just gained 400,000 new followers in 5 months on the main channel, that means there's 400,000 people who they don't know much about me other than the dramatics. So I am a person. I do have goals and visions and dreams, and there's a lot of different sides to me. There's a crazy side, there's a calm side, there's a professional side, very business oriented here on YouTube. And you know, I'm multi-dimensional, and that's me, that's my life. And I'm also Nikocado avocado. Yeah, and that's, I was just talking to somebody about, with regards to seeking out a publicist to help represent my channel. And it was an interview, and they were saying like, who is Nikocado avocado? And the more that I tried describing to them who I am, but also who my online self is, I've realized that I've evolved so much. Like, I'm still me. I don't feel like I've changed that much. I've always been ambitious, I've always been musical, I've always been funny. I always like to walk the line. I like to be edgy. I don't feel like I've changed. Even from my earliest of videos, I liked being different. But I still have evolved in other ways, and I was speaking to this person, and you know, 3 minutes into it, I was like, you know what? Wow, I've really evolved what I do on the internet. Even though I'm doing the same thing. I mean, my first mukbang to this mukbang is so different. So I think it's kind of special. Anyway, thank you for watching. I really enjoyed spending time with you. If you want me to make a personal video for you, let me shout this out. Book me on Cameo, link down below. And yeah, I can't wait to make a video for you, just for you. And if you're new, please consider subscribing. Check out all my other channels. Thank you to everyone who has been sticking by me through thick and thin. Even if you don't like me as much now, but you're still here, and that does mean the world to me. You know I'm never gonna be 100% liked, and I know that people will go back and forth with if they like me or not. I see all the time on Instagram, people will comment and be like, oh, I used to love him, now I'm not unsure. Or the opposite, oh my God, I used to hate him, now he's my new obsession. And it really depends on what time of year they're following me, what I happen to be putting out into my videos. You know, am I mentally unwell? Am I mentally stable? Am I doing too much trolling? Am I doing a lot of acting? If there's, maybe it's just a bad week. Maybe Orlin and I are fighting and he left the house and I'm crying about it. Like, it's just like, it's such a, so I do appreciate you guys for sticking by. Even if your opinions of me do change, you're still here. You're still watching, you're still listening, you're still talking. And that is the greatest gift that anybody could have on social media, because if no one says anything, then it's dead. It's done. you know? So I do appreciate that. I really, really do. And thank you so much for your time. This was very long. And I will see you tomorrow for another video. Yay! And please keep saying some thoughts and prayers or whatever you like to do to wish people well. Because my gum is so swollen still. And it's just not good. It really hurts. But please, thank you. Okay, bye. Bye.